carbon or any other similar material. Rubber consists of two parts, sponge and the top cover. A side of the blade used for striking the ball is covered with either ordinary pimpled rubber or covered with sandwich rubber. Ordinary pimpled rubber is a single layer of non-cellular rubber, natural or synthetic, with pimples evenly distributed over its surface at a density of not less than 10 per square centimeter and not more than 50 per square centimeter. Sandwich rubber is a single layer of cellular rubber covered with a single outer layer of ordinary pimpled rubber. The total thickness of the rubber should not exceed 4 millimeters. Synthetic flooring is necessary for all world title events in table tennis, and it has to be approved by International Table Tennis Federation.
Why Peter is Peter today? Yeah, Peter Carlsson. How you became a legend in table tennis?
Yeah, you know, it's a long story, yeah? But of course the personality of myself has helped me a lot. Yeah, I'm quite stubborn, yeah, and if I have decided to do something, I will do it, yeah, and also I'm ready to put my energy into one thing, but I want to do it good. If I compare to my brother, he's maybe more talented, yeah? But he reached good level quite quick, much quicker than I do. But then when he reached a certain level, he changed to next sport, yeah? Okay. But you know, I want to reach really high level. And I feel this also today, that if I do something, I want to do it good. I want to be as good as I can be, yeah? And also, I'm thinking very often how to improve. If I do one thing, it's not very often I'm 100% satisfied. I'm thinking, okay, it was good, but how can I improve it next time?
So you mean that you were more focused and you put energy into one side, and that helped you to become what you are today?
Yeah, I have been very focused, and in this narrow way, I put all my energy. I also like it, yeah? It doesn't stress me at all, because when I was young, I had very high goal setting, yeah? And when you have high goal setting, also people start to expect good results, yeah? But this didn't stress me at all. I just feel good in the situation, yeah?
Yeah.
And I think this is important for every player, that when you have a goal setting, that you must like your goal setting. So if you have a goal setting and you feel that your goal setting is a pressure, then maybe you don't have the right balance, yeah? But for me, I had a good balance in life from when I was young until now.
We also have with us 8-time national champion Kamlesh, and he's been a great player for India, and probably he would like to ask you some certain questions, yeah?
Yeah, you just said about your early days, that goal setting, and you were focused. But can you tell us how, in your early days of table tennis, how it happens in Sweden?
Yeah, I started when I was 7 years old, and Sweden has a very good culture in table tennis. So me and my brother was watching table tennis on TV, and we thought it was a interesting sport, so we got some rackets and balls from our parents, and we started to play. And then after 1 year, our parents asked us if we wanted to start in a club, yeah? So actually we started maybe when I was 5-6 years, and then I started in a club when I was 7.
Okay.
It was a small club, but with a very good structure. There were different groups, and when you reach a certain level, they move you up to next group. So, and the trainer I had was really good. There were no big names in table tennis today, but really good trainers. Yeah.
You said you saw table tennis on television, which attracted you towards this game. And what was that match? Do you remember, or who was your idol at that time as a table tennis player?
It was two Swedish guys. One was Stellan Bengtsson. He was world champion in single 1971.
Okay.
And the other one was Kjell Johansson. Also very good player, yeah.
What was the strategy of the Swedish team, or what was the preparation of the national team as such? Can you elaborate a little bit on this?
Yeah, first of all, I have to say I've been very, very lucky to be in this era, yeah. Sweden had a fantastic era of maybe 20 years, yeah. And I could take part of this era, yeah. So it was a very, very big opportunity for me, yeah. But what was good, I think, was when China was dominating the game during 60s and 70s, yeah. Many European countries, they gave up. They didn't believe they could beat China, yeah. But then many young Swedish came in the late 70s. It was a group of 5, 6 very young players with good spirit. And they came maybe when they were 15, 16, and they started to travel all around the world. And okay, the Chinese beat them, sometimes very badly in the beginning, but they didn't give up. They had the spirit, yeah. And the group was quite big. Maybe it was even 7, 8 players, yeah. And they encouraged themselves in this group, yeah. And later on, they came closer and closer. And 1986, I could enter this group. And 1989, Sweden beat China 5-0 in World Championships team final, yeah. This was the result of really long time work, yeah. It was, as I said, these players started end of 70s, beginning of 80s. So it was maybe 10 years work, yeah. China beat Sweden many times, 5-0, 5-0, but as I said, the players felt that there is a chance, and we were practicing really hard together in this group. But we had also a strong belief in our game, that we feel that if we can reach our highest level, all 3 players together, there is a possibility to beat China, yeah.
What was the kind of relationship between you, Wallner, and colleague players, and was there any competition at that time when you were playing each other?
Or was it a pressure to play with players of the caliber of Wallner?
You know, Wallner is maybe the greatest player ever today in the world table tennis. But in the Swedish team, he was just a normal player, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic player and also a fantastic personality, yeah. So he didn't take more place than I did in this group, yeah. So I have only credits to give to him, yeah. But of course there was competition, and it should be competition in a group like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the competition makes the group improve. To be honest, sometimes it was clash like this, but not for a long time, yeah. Because the respect for the individual player was always there, yeah. I have never ever heard a player in this group said something bad about the other player, yeah. There can be clash like this and some hard words, but after short time it's over and we go on and work together, yeah. So the respect between the player is very, very important.
If you are suppose playing Wallner in the national championship finals, and half an hour before that match, what did you do? Or were you relaxed, or you were stressed, or what did you do to cope with that?
I think I would be quite relaxed, because I know when I come to a big game that my preparation has been good. I always try to come well prepared to tournaments, yeah. If I have prepared well, I will also feel very relaxed, yeah, because I have a strong belief in my game. And then to prepare single games, it's a routine, yeah. I glue my racket 30-40 minutes before the match. I warm up, I make the same procedure all the time. So I don't have to think so much, yeah. I have done it so many times, so I make it again and again and again. And it's not depending on if I play a match in Sweden or in China or in India. I will do the same thing all the time. And the table look the same, the floor is almost same. So actually it's not a big difference for me who I play, when I play him or where I play him.
You said about self-belief, that you always were strong and you had the self-belief. and so you are relaxed when you are playing such important. Now, we all know that self-belief is very important, but how to develop that self-belief? Was it right from the childhood that you were made to believe in yourself? You were encouraged in a particular manner?
I think the self-belief, like you said, comes from the childhood a lot, yeah. If you feel appreciated, if you feel people like you, if you, I mean, if you like life, yeah, then I think it's quite complicated, this, because it's not, you cannot only pick table tennis and put it separate, because I said it before about mental training. Mental training, I think, is a question about to feel well, because if you enter the box and feel well, it's a bigger chance that you will play well, yeah. But it's a long procedure. It takes time to build up this confidence, and also some periods in life, maybe you don't feel so well, but this is normal, yeah. But then you have to work to come out of this period and go on in life, yeah. Because in life, things happen that will affect you. And it will also affect your table tennis. Yeah.
What you said before is that hard work, the training part, is very important. So when you do actually hard work and training, then you're more confident. If you're perfectly feeling well, then your results are going to be better.
Yeah.
But sometimes in big situations you lose. Is there more practice, or more stress on yourself, or you just relax, it happens? What's your strategy?
It's important to understand that there are many good players in the world, yeah.
Yeah.
I practice a lot. I practice in a good way, I think, but there are hundreds of players in the world that also practice good in a good way, yeah. So if I have done my homework, if I have practiced like I wanted, and I come to a tournament, but my result was not as good as I thought, what more can I do, yeah? I have to evaluate, I have to analyze